is no entitlement in TitleTown. It doesn't exist. It's not real. Don't let anybody tell you that it's real. You should be happy for all the success that we have had. That is a total load of crap. There's not a such thing as being entitled. It's called having a standard. It's called TitleTown for a reason. And that standard is championships. And when we don't reach our goal, or rather meet our standard, then we get a little pissed off, as we should. It's unacceptable. Standards are everything. They're important. And in TitleTown, we have a standard. It's called championships. It's plain and simple. And after this NFC championship game, we have to just make sure we clarify right here at the beginning that the games are scripted. Aaron Rodgers, they set it up perfectly. He goes on into San Francisco. He played the 49ers. 9 times 4 equals 36, but it gets better. He played that game exactly 49 days from his 36th birthday. And guess what? He got his 49th away loss all time in that game. The birthday of the quarterback matches up with the away record. And even better, in Aaron Rodgers' case, it matched up with the team he played. And then people are like, well, we just need an inside linebacker. And we just need this. No, we just need people to start writing it for the pack.
Figure out why this happened and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Because I do feel like we have a lot of talented players.
And even before the NFC Championship game, I tuned in to the post-game show thinking this is going to be great. There's going to be some optimism from the local Packers fans, the local Packers radio, Bill Michaels, Gary Ellerson. They're going to fill me up with some optimism. They know that we're destined to win the Super Bowl. And they're like, well, we're playing with house money. And, you know, if we don't make it any farther than this NFC Championship game, I mean, the 49ers are a great team. And I don't know if we can stop the run, or blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. I turn that shit right off. That is garbage. Enough of this. It was a great season. It was good. It was memorable. It wasn't memorable. What I'm going to remember about this season was that we didn't win the fucking Super Bowl. Is that there wasn't anything optimistic on the local radio. Nobody thought, hey, we should talk as if we need to meet the standard. Now they're trying to make us believe that these games aren't scripted, that this is actually real, and the 49ers are just actually a great team. And frankly, I don't care. The Packers are rich in history. They're a magical team. The Packers represent something. They represent in the frozen tundra the crystallization of hard work and determination, blood, sweat, and tears. It's that if you persevere, success will become made manifest. The Packers represent something to all the people, the people's team, America's team. We are it. And they've beaten us down with their bullshit narratives, these crazy meltdowns, these ridiculous scenarios where all of a sudden we give up these insane amount of points, and then they always blame it on the defense. And no matter what we do on defense, 10 straight years or whatever it's been since we picked an offensive player in the first round, and we still don't have a number one defense? Oh, we don't have the talent at corner. We don't have the talent at safety. We finally got this, but now we need an inside linebacker because these people can't cover and these people can't rush. And
because I do feel like we have a lot of talented players.
I'm fully in acknowledgement that this shit is scripted. Some of you are in denial. You don't want to get it. You don't want to understand it. That's fine. I don't care what way you want to look at it. If you look at it from the fact that it's not scripted, then you better have the mindset that we need to meet the standard and people need to be held accountable. What we're asking these guys to do is come hell or high water, win a freaking championship. There are no excuses in Green Bay. And yet, all I hear is excuses from the fan base, from everybody else who's like, well, we did better than we expected. Oh, we did better than we expected to do. I don't want to hear that crap. What we're asking these guys to do is meet the standard and win championships, no matter what. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, everybody wants to go over stats. Let's go over real stats. Jimmy Garoppolo had 8 passes. Yeah, 8 passes in that San Fran game. Guess what? He was 6 for 8 in Aaron Rodgers' 68th loss all time. It even goes deeper. On the morning of the game, the Daily Wager on ESPN, they were talking about how the 49ers are favored by 8 points. But it was the 8th meeting all time. between these two franchises in the playoffs. And Jimmy G comes out with the win, throwing only 8 passes in the 8th meeting, favored by 8 points. Going 6 for 8 in Aaron Rodgers' 68th loss. The 49ers handing Aaron Rodgers his 49th away loss, 49 days away from his birthday. People need to start waking up. It's cool. I like it. I'm glad that it's scripted. It makes for better television. It's like going to a movie, and then at the very end of the movie, they just ruin the whole thing. And you just wasted hours, except it's not 3 hours we waste on the Packers. It's 114. I'm not an NFL fan. I'm a Packers fan. I don't like anybody else. 31 other teams. Don't like them. I only like the Packers. That's it. I don't have any other favorite players. If a player leaves the Packers, don't care. I really just care about the organization. Why? Because like I said, we represent something. We represent a standard. And everybody in Green Bay is hopped up on this. Well, maybe next year, and if we can fill these holes. And I don't know, is it a good matchup? I don't care. You win with whoever it is. If you're the Bad News Bears, you go out there and get it done because you got that G on your helmet. I don't want to sit at the movies every year for the last decade and then have them ruin it at the end in some ridiculous fashion. 4 NFC Championship games they've sent Aaron Rodgers to, and he's lost 3. I want to watch every game, I want us to win every game, and I want us to win the Super Bowl. Every year it's my expectation. And you think that's a coincidence back-to-back? Russell Wilson 45 days away from his birthday going 4-5 against the Pack? I mean, I'm glad. We owe them so much payback, it's ridiculous. I can't stand the Seahawks. Because they did that crap. The Fail Mary? How about just admit that Seahawks game was a load of scripted bullshit? May the script be ever in our favor because that's what we need. A new inside linebacker, a new this, I don't care. Give us anybody whose name gematria matches up with a freaking Super Bowl that's up and coming so we can win it. Because what they often do is they mean well and they promise you something, but then they just don't follow through. That's how it is dealing with Aaron Rodgers. His relaxes and his run the tables. Like, I don't care. If you're going to say something, make sure you say it and then we win the Super Bowl. It's cool to go on these runs, but at the end of the season, I really don't care. What I care about is winning the Super Bowl, and all of you should care about that too. So no, this season wasn't memorable. I'm not happy or optimistic. You know how long a season is? Do you watch every game like I do? If you watch all these games and do all this stuff, do I like having my time wasted every week building up to a 13-3 win season just to have myself be disappointed at the very end? The best part of the whole movie is like where you go to the playoffs. The playoffs are like the climax of the whole movie, right? We've sat in our seats. Things finally got exciting. It's one win and you're done. And then you go there 4 times to the NFC Championship and you only get it done once.